For sure. Have there ever been a time where you seen a red flag and maybe you kept going?
Yep. Yep. Going with skates on, skate with a parachute on my back and down a hill.
I love your honesty, Patrice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we've all had, jetpacks in our back
A
on
little
some
bit of
red
extra
flags
juice
when we
to it.
like them. You like, well,
Everything.
is it red? I feel like it was pink. I feel like
It
it
was
was
kind of pink, fade peach.
peach.
They red as ever. No, yep, I have, Um, and with time, so thankful. With time, you learn to be more aware of what you're seeing. And you learn not to shove things away or make excuses for things. But definitely, I'm still a work in progress. And right now I'm in the place where my eyes are more focused on what I see and not what I want to believe.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. What I see
Mhm.
and not what I believe. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause sometimes those feelings get attached and you know, but you just
Mhm.
like, I'm going, God, I got this.
Yeah. Yep. It's for a
What
turn.
For real. What practical steps can someone take to begin confronting their fears around love and relationships? Because I know for you, you talked
Mhm.
about God and journaling, but are there any other, maybe, are there any other things that
Yeah.
people might do
And I
that they can
also wanted
confront?
to circle back and say, I think it's very important, especially when you're in the healing or building phase or being more aware phase, your circle of people are really important too. If you have a supportive team, whether it's family, friends, mentor, someone, it's important the company that you keep while you process through this.
Yeah.
Um, Great friends with a sound mind, with fairness, always helps with that can pour a lot of love and support into you. I think that helps because a lot of times after you go through something bad, your security or your confidence might be low.
Yeah.
So I think, you have to take a step back and look at yourself and be aware that I need to focus on where my confidence is right now. How secure am I with me right now? You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I feel like it's a lot of steps. The first steps is to pray, and then the second steps is to educate yourself on maybe your own behavior and what you may need to unlearn or actually learn things that maybe you never have. I think you
Mm-hmm.
really got to go deep into yourself.
Yeah.
Um, yep, for
Patrice,
better.
I have a question. When
Mm-hmm.
you say pray, because back in the day when Sierra got married, everybody was like, what prayer did she
Child.
pray to get,
Mhm. Mhm.
but in real life, like, is there something for those who pray?
Mhm.
Is there something that you could guide or provide guidance? Because sometimes people are insecure about their prayer life.
True.
Sometimes they don't know what to ask God and things like that.
Mhm.
Are there any recommendations that you have
Yeah,
giving
I
people direction?
always say pray for clarity because I think sometimes we be in situations we don't even know what happened or understand what happened, but pray for clarity. Pray for, of course, God's mercy and grace on you through maybe mistakes you made. Some of us make horrible decisions with people. We get all wrapped up in the deepest sins ever. Remaking, what is that movie called? 50 Shades of Grey. But I would say pray for understanding and for God to reveal what may be broken in you that's stopping you from making better choices. You know, you have to face yourself. Um, yep. So pray for understanding, discernment, mercy, and pray for God to guide your steps into making better choices. Expose. Sometimes you need to be exposed of yourself, you
Yeah.
know, and God will show you you. You'll be like, ooh, that's what I was.
Or even show you that person.
Or that person, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we just don't want to believe sometimes.
Hmm.
Yes, you've been
Or we
let down
believing
by
too
that.
good, like you said. instead of
Yeah.
seeing the reality. We're believing
Yeah.
the overly positive, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm guilty of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the clarity was really good too, you know, like
Yeah.
what's really going on, allow us to
Yeah.
see what's actually going on versus
Mm-hmm.
what we have in mind, and not allowing those pain points. So when
Yeah.
you talk about seeing ourselves, not
Mm-hmm.
allowing those pain points to be the guide for why we stay, why we're
Right.
choosing, and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. That's really, really good. I co-sign
Mm-hmm.
that. If y'all didn't write that down, I'd recommend run
Mm-hmm.
this back, amen, and get y'all a good pen and paper
Mm-hmm.
and write it down, because that clarity, that's sound information right there. And then she
Yeah.
said understanding, and I'm a Bible girl. It's saying all that get an understanding. And I have to tell
Mm-hmm.
you, I don't care what antiquated part of the Bible people want to talk about, there is some
Mm-hmm.
wisdom in there, y'all, that all
Mm-hmm.
you're getting, get an understanding. So like she said, an understanding of yourself, because we are sometimes the problem. We are
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the problem, not because I find that we're always doing something wrong to someone, but we
Mm-hmm.
could be doing something wrong to ourselves, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
choosing wrong. I remember sharing my testimony a million times over that, you know, part of I've been divorced, and I'm divorced twice. My second marriage lasted 2.5 seconds, amen. But the reason why is because in my reality, I don't care how good or bad of a person he was. Now, I personally feel like I zoomed past the flags,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't tell nobody, oh, I didn't see the flags until after we got married. That's false. I
Mm-hmm.
saw the flags, I put me a jetpack on, and I just decided to zoom past it. But what made me want to zoom past it was a few different things. Being a church girl who was trying to right her wrong,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and being a person who tries too hard to make things right.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, I was believing. So I was like, well, I believe we're going to be able to make it work. So my point
Mm-hmm.
is I think very much so being able to see that truth allowed me to slow down more. It allowed me to stop zooming past things, take the jetpack out my back, um,
Yeah.
and not try to hurry up and, you know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, I just want to make something work and stick, you know,
Yeah.
and things like that. So I think
Yeah.
that's really good sound information.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Sure.
Patrice, how
Mm-hmm.
long how long did your longest relationship last?
Longest relationship lasted 5 years.
Mm.
5 years. I've been engaged 3 times.
Okay.
Never down the aisle. Never down the aisle.
Okay.
I think the fourth time gonna be the one. No.
What stopped us
Uh,
from getting there?
Yeah, what's the
um,
secret sauce? Because
the
there's a lot of
first
people
time, I know the
that
first time